Can you build muscle in 10 minutes? Yes, you can. Will you feel better after 10 minutes? Yes, you will. Join me today on this 10-minute strength workout for beginners, only 30 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. We do everything twice and we're done. So just make sure you do a warm-up. You've got a range of weights from 5 to 15 pounds, and I'll see you on the mat. Join me in alternating side lunges. For this, you can do body weight or you can hold a weight at your chest. So from here, we're gonna take a big step off to the side, bending that outer knee, stepping together, and doing the opposite side. So just really make sure you sink your hips back into that side lunge, keeping one leg completely straight. Nice bend in that outer knee. And just pace yourself. So sinking those hips back, pushing off that foot to come back to center. And we'll do one last one here, and done. Okay, now you need bicep curl weights. So we're going into a hammer curl. So generally that's anywhere from 5 to say maybe 15 pounds max. We're gonna grab your weights, stand with your feet about shoulder distance apart, palm facing grip. We're gonna bring the weights to our shoulders and slowly lower. So no swinging, no momentum. Take your time. Keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Squeezing the bicep as you lift. Little bend in your elbows. In the bottom position, you're not letting the weights completely hang here. And breathing out as you lift. Inhale down. All right, last one, and done. Okay, you might need something lighter. We're going into deadlifts. So I will say anywhere from about 12 to say 20 pounds. More if you're an expert. You're gonna take your weight, palms face your thighs, shift your hips back, rise up, squeeze your glutes. So it's really important to make sure you brace your core, keep your core tight here. I would go lighter with the weight if unsure, as always actually in all exercises. And then you can quickly change out the weight as you need to. So squeezing your glutes at the top, spreading those collarbones wide in that deadlift. Right, done. Okay, so now something maybe a little bit lighter, 5, 8, 10s, high rows are next. So for here, same kind of stance, wide, palms face your thighs. We're gonna pull up and back and slowly lower. So the weights are just gonna slide up the front of your body, and you pull up and back at the top, making sure you're not moving your head at the same time. So getting that little squeeze in the back of your shoulders here. Breathing out as you lift. Inhale down. Soft bend in your elbows as you lower. And done. Okay, great. So we go back to exercise 1. So let's go back to the side lunge with that weight at your chest if you decide to use a weight. All right, we're gonna stand with our feet together, and from here, let's go. Take a big step off to the side, push off that outer foot to come to center. So shifting your weight back, keeping your chest up, and just think nice flat back as you do so. So you should feel your glutes here, inner thighs. All right, last one, and done. Okay, hammer curl round 2. So as you get more comfortable with your weights, you'll start to know what to use for each exercise, but you always want to finish with good form. So from here, a little bend in your knees, squeeze your glutes, weights to shoulders, slowly lower. So, and if in doubt, go lighter to start, and then you can quickly change out those weights. If you have them. If you don't have heavier weight, all you have to do is change the pace of the exercise so it's slower. Great. Almost done. Let's do one last one. And done. Great. Okay. Deadlifts are next. So again, going with something a little bit heavier potentially, but really important to brace your core. Spreading those collarbones wide. to keep that chest up. So stop about mid-shin and squeeze. So if you can't get as low, that's okay. Listen to your body. Keep even weight in your feet here. Chest up. So really, my hamstrings tell me the next day that I've done deadlifts. So feeling your hamstrings and glutes. All right, and done. Great, okay, high rows are next. So see how that last weight felt to you? If you can take it up, and if you felt fatigued at the end, if not, stay with the same weight or go lighter here. So remember, elbows wide, bringing them really to chest height. Weights kind of go just to the top of the armpits here. Breathing. Head back. So you're just, think a nice long spine. And done. Okay, great. All right, so next set here, you can go body weight or you can hold a weight. We're going to a squat with a pulse. So I am gonna hold my weight like so, feet shoulders apart. We're gonna lower into a squat, pulse, right back up. Squeeze your glutes. So if you don't like the pulse, don't do the pulse, but it keeps your muscles under tension a little bit longer, hips back, squeeze your glutes. You can get lower if that's an option for you. And done. Great. Okay, tricep kickbacks. So for that weight, I always say the rule of thumb is to go down one from what you use for bicep curl weights. It's not written in stone, but generally works. So hinge, shoulders down, elbows up, take the weight straight away from you, hold at the top. So wrists are nice and solid too. You see I'm not flicking my wrist. And then just setting those shoulders down and back as you bring the weights back to your chest. You don't want to be in this rounded position. And done. Okay, great. So now, forward lunges, you may want weight. You can do this body weight. I'm gonna say medium weight, anything from 12 to 15 pounds. We're standing back and we're stepping forward. So we're gonna take a big step forward, come down, nice bend in both knees, big step forward. Lowering, nice and tall in your body, and push off that front foot. So big step, stabilize, push. So really trying to get a nice bend in your knees here. If you don't like forward lunges, you can go back, reverse lunges instead. They're a little bit more knee friendly. All right, last one here. Done. Okay, great. So next up, I'm gonna suggest 5 or 8 pounds for a reverse fly. A little heavier if you've done this before. Now, we're gonna hinge, shoulders down, open up, soft bend in your elbows. So, just like that tricep exercise, setting those shoulders down and back, opening up nice and wide at the top, keeping that core nice and tight so you don't feel it in your low back. Done. Okay, great. That means we go back to squat and pulse. So remember, with weight or not, you pick. All right, feet shoulders apart or so. You can do a slight turn out of your toes. That feels good. So from here, remember, hips back, little pulse, squeeze. So chest up. I really think about trying to keep all toes on the ground, all 4 corners of the feet connected to the mat, but really driving up through the heels on that rise up. Awesome, one last one here. And Done. Great. Okay. Tricep kickbacks, number 2. So again, see how that felt in round 1? If that weight was a little bit too heavy, then it's your signal to decrease. All right, so remember, hinging, place your car, arms up, take those weights away. Slight pause at the top, because you just want to feel that back of arm burn. Keeping those arms in. Now, you can go a little bit staggered here too. If you feel that, you feel that in your low back. And that goes for most hinge exercises. Awesome. All right, done. Great. That takes us to our forward lunges. So grab that weight if you're using weight. Make sure you've got room to step forward. Nice and tall. All right, ready? Let's do it. Big step, plant, lower, and push off. So trying to keep your hips level as much as possible. But again, if forward lunges bother your knees, just stand at the top of your mat and step back. So not quite as demanding. Great. And just work on your depth. Hey, done. Excellent. Okay. So we are finishing with our fly, and then we're coming down on the floor. So, all right. So remember, you're gonna hinge, shoulders down, tighten up that core, open up those arms. It's almost like you have wings. So like a bird, you wanna spread those wings nice and wide. Trying to keep the body nice and still as you do this. It's a nice opening across the chest. And done. Great. Okay, we are coming down to do side plank. So side plank, elbow underneath your shoulder. Level 1 is with knees stacked. So we're gonna pop, use that bottom hand, pop the hip up high, hand to the sky here, gaze is forward, and breathe. And we'll do this for 20 seconds each side, and then we're gonna do it again. So, good. Keeping that hip up nice and high here. Okay, done. Let's do a quick switch. So, same thing, knees stacked, elbow underneath your shoulder. Let's use that top hand to press up. So gaze can be directly forward or top hand. Or if you feel that in your neck a lot, look down at that bottom elbow and keeps often the strain out. Good, done. Okay, let's do that again. Woo, quick, quick, and then you are done. Look at that. All right, stack those hips, elbow underneath your shoulder, and press up. Breathe. Level 2 option is to extend the top leg. Level 3 option is you can either stack your feet here or take that top leg forward so you're heel to toe. Done. So you have some options there. So pick what works best for you. All right, elbow underneath your shoulder and come on up. So almost there. I'm just thinking hips forward, hips up. So good. And done. Woo! You got it in. Way to go. Don't you feel better after getting a workout in and making time for yourself? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you do a cool down and have some water, and I will see you at the next workout.